in studio with me, I have the amazing honor of having a great artist all the way from Nigeria, King Rudy. Welcome to the studio, King Rudy.
Yeah, what's up, babe?
Say hi to the people.
Hi, everybody. Are you guys listening?
You know, everyone has been waiting for you to finally get here, yeah?
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to start right away. Welcome to the studio. I am Hottensiah Muchai. You're listening to Diaspora Colors, and I have the pleasure of having this amazing and phenomenal artist all the way from Africa. We know him, we love him, we love his music, and he's finally gracing our studios. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
So, should we call you King Rudy, or should we call you Rudeboy?
I'm still confused with my name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we can
it's
use.
all good. It's just I'm gonna change it. I'm gradually changing it because the Rudeboy, I'm not a boy anymore, so I need to get rid of the boy.
Right.
Well, what I'm trying to do now is like, okay, still kind of let everyone know I'm King Rudy, but still have a bit of Rudeboy in it. But soon I'm gonna switch all my handles to King Rudy straight ahead.
All right, and I think people are going to transition with it. We really appreciate, the far that you've come with music, and this is also the question that we want to ask, because when you burst into the African music industry with PSquare, you were such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And you really turned the African music industry in another direction.
Exactly.
How do you get this strength, and what makes you keep going? Because you've done this for a very long time.
I think, most times people will tell you they're doing music for money. I think it's just this passion. That's just this thing inside me that's just telling me you've not done enough. And I'm a good writer, I'm a good producer, I'm a good singer, everything. So I spend much time in the studio. And it's like, when I listen to some kind of music around, I'm like, something is missing. Let me just give them what is missing. So I just love music. That's what I do. And I love, in fact, I think I love more of the creating of the music than the music itself. Because to me, that's the biggest fun for me.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have come this far. You're going to be performing tomorrow in Vienna.
Yeah, definitely.
The town is on fire. What should people expect tomorrow?
I'm bringing the new me, the new experience me, and this is my first time here, so I don't know what it's like, but I've been getting the expectations are high, so I can't wait for tomorrow. And one thing for sure is that anytime I start singing, ladies, you guys always cry. Trust me, I know that, but I'm still gonna do the same thing. If you wanna cry, cry. Just make sure you have a boyfriend around you. If he's not around, just come and give me a big hug. All right.
So you can imagine I am here hosting and I'm listening, and I need to close my ears. So you can expect a lot from Rudeboy. Have you been to other European countries? Have you toured around?
A lot I've been to. But this time I'm coming, by August I should be here back in Europe, and I'm doing like 10 cities. So don't worry. If your city is not among the 10, then we'll have to plan another thing. So I'm coming August, 10 cities, and 10 countries in Europe. So I won't say 10 cities, not like cities in Vienna. I'm talking about 10 countries in Europe. So Switzerland, you guys are lucky. Sweden, you guys are lucky. Spain, France, let me keep it there. For German. Please, the rest, just wait before you guys start getting mad at me.
Yeah, and they will keep on ringing,
exactly.
And wanting to know when. Yeah. Tell us more about your artistry as an artist. You have been doing a lot of songwriting as well. How has this journey been for you?
It's been, I would say it's been good, because I started from the church.
Amen.
Yeah, amen. I was singing in the church, and gradually I just found that the church thing is like almost the same thing you keep doing. God forgive me, not like I'm saying the church is bad, but somehow it came, because then all I do is just, okay, if there's a book launch or something, or maybe a wedding, there's an occasion, I was the leader, the band, and so it turns out that I knew something was just missing inside me. Not like I don't belong here, but they need to hear more of me, because in the church, you say more people, I keep saying, you know. So gradually, a friend of mine was going for a music competition, and I joined him. He was like a reggae artist, but he's more like chanting. So I did some backup for him. And this competition, we got through the final. Actually, we didn't win, but I was stealing the show for this guy. See, it was more like me now instead of the guy, you know, because them ladies love my voice. Anytime I sing, everybody's screaming, you know. So from there, I was like, you know what? Next year, this competition, I want to do me. So next year, I was planning to do me before I am at Tumbra now. Came together and I did it at the same time. That was how I won. And since then, I've been just, I think then I was spending more time in the studio. I wasn't even straight like the social media thing. To shock it, I just joined Instagram like 3 years ago, 4 years, I guess. Not like I joined, but somebody was handling it for me. I don't have time. I spend much time in the studios, like producing, writing, singing. That's what I do. So to me, it's fun. And one thing about writing song and creating song, it's something you develop every day. And most times people will tell you need to read books, you know, to get ideas. I don't think it's that. I think it's just look at you around. A friend can walk up to you and tell you what he's going through, and that's an idea. And I do that a lot. Shout out to most of my friends that are here. Oh, them girls breaking your heart, man. Thank you very much.
Because they give you ideas for the songs.
Trust me, man, anytime I hear stories, people always want to call me and tell me their problems. You know, my friends and maybe relationship, or somebody just fell in love. When I start asking you questions, you'll be like, but why too much question? I say, yeah, because I want to get something out from you. And that's what I do.
All right. I'm an artist myself,
Okay.
and so I can get what you're talking about. And you mentioned something about transitioning from church, you know, to getting your music out. Was that a struggle, you know, because we come from Africa, and there's that thing of you've been doing religious music and you're doing some other music, and
It was a big problem. It was a big problem because it started affecting my mom in the church. You know, my mom was a pastor. I was singing in her church, and she was big. And so when I moved to that, it started affecting her. You know, people started talking, you know, what is busybody? Do me, I do you, all those things, you know. Why are they singing ungodly song? Blah, blah, blah. But I just needed to I knew something was bothering me, because that also made me, I could not perform like in the night. You know, as much as it's a church thing, but there's some events that I need to go at night. I'm not allowed to, you know, because I'll be like, what if a member of church see me in a club performing, you know, something like that? You know, I was just scared. I knew that something was wrong. I was just in the box. So the moment I took that move, and my mom said, you know what, do what's on your mind, boy. I know the church will not miss you. Just do what's in your mind. And while I was doing the church, at the same time, I was still uncomfortable. My mom said, you know what, I think there's a call. I'm a pastor. I know you're singing for me. Everybody loves you, but I think there's one area you're going to, and I can't stop you. Just move on. So while I left and started doing my own thing, we became big. My mom became that person that would not turn back to people and say, you see, I told you.
Exactly.
And before you know something, I was now invited in the church back to talk to them, talk to parents, and let their kids be who they want to be. Like, if you want to be a football player, whatever you want to do. Because I think, you know, parents, sometimes we need to watch out with the things we do, because sometimes we block people's future, our kids especially. And I'm learning that a lot as a father now. Whatever my kids want to do, I'm just watching. All I need to do is just put them through the right channel. That's it.
Great. Thank you so much. We are going to take a short break and we'll be right back. We are having Rudeboy in studio with us. It is only getting steamy and hot. So take a sit and we'll be right back. You're listening to Radio Africa International. And we're back. You're listening to Radio Africa International. And in studio, we have the pleasure of having Rudeboy from the popular group PSquare in studio with us today. And we've been talking. And one thing that you mentioned is about your lovely children.
Yeah.
I want to know, you have beautiful children. Is any of them taking after daddy musically?
Like I said, I don't need to force them. My son, I don't know, it's just my first son is just twisting everything. Today is soccer, tomorrow basketball, the next day is music, and I think it's just some kind of influence people that are around me in my house. There's some people that love basketball, there's people that love soccer. Me, I'm a good fan of soccer. If I have like to make a choice for him, I'll tell him to go and play soccer. Trust me, I'll tell him. I know why, because you see the music thing is good, okay, but in Africa it's not like professional it's been done. Like you have to have a great voice, you have to have the great everything. If you're smart about it, that's how it works in Africa. You might have a good voice, but if you're not smart, you can't get it. So I don't know what it would take till it gets there in Africa. But see, soccer, football, whichever way, same contract, same money. Oh, sure. I want my son to be like Neymar. Come on, man.
Right.
Trust me, I don't need to go through the hustle and bustle that I went through. So that's it.
Right, and this is a question, of course, that is on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'd want to ask it. What is the future for PSquare? Do we see any projects in the near future? Do we see any collaborations?
You see, and I'm always straightforward when it comes to questions like this, and these are sensitive questions, and the fact that it's sensitive, there are ways you say it, and people will just create news out of it.
Right.
Trust me, people, I don't know. The way you people are lost and confused about this issue is where I am, seeing the issue too. But just understand this. It does not make, and it's not good for me, it's not good for anybody. Yes, people will tell you they've been hearing one side of the story and they want to hear my own side of the story. I'm not giving nobody no story. I always say this. I did not work so hard for 20 years to just drop, to start to kind of destroying stuff like that, okay? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. But my own focus is this. I still want to give people same kind of music. Same thing I've been doing. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing for no one. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So if you ask me for the future, I don't know. I think the future I see more now is brighter for me than any other thing now, because I'm focused. I don't listen to what people say.
Right.
So I'm just free. That's me. I'm human. I'm humble, and I'm being honest here. I don't feed the blogs. I don't feed the media what they want to hear. No matter how good you are, you can never force that thing out of my mouth, because I'm trying to protect family here.
Right, and I think also that's something when people hear that, then they appreciate, because it is one thing to be an artist and it's one thing to be a person.
Exactly.
And when you know what you can do, and you're the only one who knows what you are dealing with.
Exactly.
And people right now do appreciate what you're doing as a solo artist, and that's something I want to ask. How is your solo career going? Because you have these 3 hit songs, and it's one hit song after another after the other. How is the response, and how is this solo journey for you?
First of all, the response are a bit funny. I know why I say a bit funny, because most times they'll be like, how can you say it's only you that did this song? And I hear such like that. Like, what's the difference between this and where it came out from, or stuff like that? And, like I said, it's not a competition, either it's a strategy or nothing. I'm still doing me. I'm not changing, okay? It's still what I used to do before that I'm still doing. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed is that I'm performing alone now. Maybe I don't have crowd, people dancing behind me anymore now. But I'm strictly doing music now. So the response has been good. Some people listen to it and be like, so it's been you, all this while, blah, blah, this, da. I think it goes in here and
comes out the other way.
The other way. I appreciate the good ones, the bad ones too. I appreciate it, and those of you that are requesting me to change my voice, I should stop sounding. I think by now you should get the message. I'm not changing, it's still me. But if you want me to change my voice, I think it was $10 million. Pay that money, I'm gonna change it for you. Just one song, and I'm gonna come back and see who's losing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think people would complain so much about that because the songs are really great. Huh? Um, you have collaborated with other artists in the
Yeah.
past. How has this experience been, especially with the international artists?
I think we broke the jinx when it has to do with international artist thing, and it's good. It was good. It was a big thing then, now, but now I don't see it. It's not that big anymore. You can feature who you want to feature. If Africans don't feel that song, it doesn't go anywhere. Songs that when you do a song, I always tell people that if you want to do collaboration, what is collaboration? Two different people coming together.
Right.
That is collaboration. You cannot bring a Jay-Z and then you that wants to sing, you start sounding like the foreigner too. It won't work. I'm sorry. You need to bring it home and that person do his. Now that means you're dealing with two countries or continents, whichever you want to look at. Look at the songs that we did, like Chop My Money, Akon, Beautiful One, yeah, typical local song, featuring Rick Ross. Keep it that way. Don't do collaborations, sound like a foreigner and bring a foreigner. It will not go.
Right.
It won't go. So that's what I see. And most people keep making that mistake, doing collaboration, and they still want to sound like this is like exporting and importing. You're importing somebody's idea in, they're exporting yours there. It's better. I love people when they say, "What are you saying here?" I tried, but it's good, but they don't understand that. You see, when you try to sound like a foreigner, the problem is this: when you sound like a foreigner, trust me, you will never get it right because that's their tone. And sometimes when you start talking, they say, you cannot even speak English, you're sounding local and blah, blah, blah. So just keep it local. That's what
And I
say.
think that's what you did, and the fact that people could relate to what you were
Exactly.
doing, and then you shed that light that this is what we have. Can you work with this?
Exactly.
And this is why the songs were as massive,
Exactly.
as they are. And I bet people are learning about that. We are taking a short break. It is fiery, it is hot, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Radio Africa International. See you in a bit. Yes, and we are back. We cannot have enough of this, but you know what? If you want to see Rudeboy, he's going to be there live tomorrow. More details about the show coming up soon. And as we end the show, Rudeboy, King Rudy.
King Rudy.
Yes.
Please, guys, if you can adapt to King Rudy, just let's do it fast.
Imagine they will.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I want to do that when I bring out my album.
Yeah.
The album is going to be King Rudy.
Yeah.
King Rudy. Not Rudeboy, King Rudy.
Yeah.
King Rudy.
Change,
my name and the title of the album, King Rudy.
Change sometimes is not always easy. You adapt fast and then everybody else follows.
Yeah.
But when you are persistent and you are good, you're a great artist, for sure people are going to flow with it. You growing up as an African artist and also being exposed to the international scene, what would you tell the African youth and people who are really like going after their dreams? You definitely know how challenging sometimes it can be, but you have proven that it is possible to get on the international platform.
Yeah.
What would you tell the youth or anyone that is following their dream relentlessly?
I think first they just need to try and be original. Trust me, originality matters. There's nothing as good as somebody doing a song and people like, maybe after one or two songs, like, anytime they hear your song, they'll be like, this voice sounds like, okay, this is this person. Like, they need to know that when they listen to you, they'll be like, no, this is not this person. This, start contemplating now. So you need to first of all discover yourself as an artist. Discover yourself, discover your style, discover, like what you have that is different from what others do, Okay, that's what I see. And most times, some people want to be different when it comes to African music. Some people will tell you, okay, in general, look at it. They have like the jazz, the different kind of song, genre of music. But in Africa, we're yet to identify ours. I'm sure we know that very well. Okay, and I'm not telling everybody to join the trend, but you might be as good as what you do, like you belong to a certain style. But trust me, there's a certain style that might be on board. Let me give you an example. If today reggaeton sound start hitting the clubs and the airwaves, blah, and you're a pure R&B singer, it does not stop you to do a reggaeton on the R&B, like Sharon, what he did to that song that's just pumping the club. This is somebody that sings just straight slow song, and look at what he did, something like that. So I think for Africans, I think we need to just try and discover yourself and keep it original and be you and just do what you can. If you're a singer, you're a dancer, whichever one you want to do, just make sure that it starts from where you're from. That's it.
Amazing. What can we expect from you in terms of your music and any upcoming projects? I actually saw on your Instagram you were doing a bit of comedy. Yeah. Is that part of your brand?
I'm not. It wasn't. It's just some. I have some comedians that are my friends, and once in a while they just come. Hey, please, I have this skit. Please, I know you can do it very well. Please just come and help me, and I just do them the favor. Just they come to my house and we do that. No, I'm not comedy, no.
Yeah, but musically?
Musically, what I have on board is like, first of all, I've told my fans, fire department, I've told them that I'm not bringing out an album this year. No, I don't want to bring out the album this year. Because I still, not like I want to identify myself, I still want, because if I bring out an album, trust me, the album will be like what you've been hearing before. I'm sorry to say that, but you see what it is. So I don't want to bring it out. Let me just keep giving them like every 2 months a song and a video. Every 2 months, that's what I've been doing. Started from Fire and KGKK to Somebody Baby to what is coming out soon. And I'm very excited about the song that's coming out like in a few days' time. I'm very excited because I don't know what to say, but guys, just watch out this Rudeboy. I know what I'm saying, because trust me, and to all my fire department viewers, you guys listening, trust me, what I'm about to say now is serious. When this song drops, 2 things you have to do for me. Make sure you have your dancing shoes. That is your must. Trust me, I'm hitting the street. Let me add it there. That's something that's coming out soon, and let me keep it that way. That's what I'm doing. Just keep it, walk in the studio, bring a song. Album this year? No. That's it.
All right. So people are going to be waiting, and they will be waiting. So
but I'll be touring, seriously.
Okay. And you're going to be dropping one song after the other. We just don't know what to expect. It's a mystery.
I have different kind of style of music. And all the style of music I have is what I'm taking my time. I'm bringing out. I have this comfort zone. My comfort zone, I call them comfort zone songs like No One Like You, Beautiful in KGKK, Ifunanya. Those are my comfort zone. The way I sing in the church, those are my comfort zone. Then I have the root side of me. The root side of me is, the do me, the busybody. That's rude, the reggae, And I have got the high part of me. The high part of me is like the high life part of me. The easy testimony, somebody baby, like that. Then that's it. Then the slow part of me, them. The slow song, say your love, no they lie, me, atipadi me, all those slow songs. So, but I've not delivered that slow part yet. I've done the comfort zone, which is in KGKK, the root side of me, fire, the high side of me, somebody baby. But there's this new one I'm going to introduce myself to, the street part of me. That's the next song that's coming out, the street part of me. That's what I'm about to do.
And we're not going to get to hear just a little bit of it?
I just told my road manager to do that here, but he's just looking at me like, no.
Just a little part.
No.
Like even one line, Mr. Manager.
I'd rather you play the song. Don't worry.
Okay, so let's just wait for it.
Just wait for it. It might be tomorrow, it might be next tomorrow. I don't know.
All right. Do you want to do a line, something, so that people can really, get fired up and know just what to expect? Maybe something from Hallelujah, probably?
Okay, you want me to just sing something? Right?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. At the time I say, Baba God no be mana. Yeah, na so then go open their mouth, say she bada, but they go wonder, cause they know say the boy they sing like fire, Rudeboy. Yeah, I you take no, I be them be take no, pana, yeah.
Yes, man. Oh,
But I'm gonna sing tomorrow. Like tomorrow is all about singing for me, man. And I make sure everybody keep dancing tomorrow because I know what the guys are expecting tomorrow. So I'm ready for you guys. But the question is, Australia, Vienna. I saw Australia, Paul. Oh my God. Oh, if too much travel is not good.
We always confuse.
No. Too much traveling is not good. Austria, Vienna. You guys get ready for me tomorrow night because I'm bringing out fire tomorrow. You know.
Yeah. Awesome. So it's so great having you in studio. Thank you so much for gracing the studio and letting us all in on Rudeboy, King Rudy. We are looking forward to having you tomorrow. We have plenty of people who are going to be attending the show. We want to give a big shout out to Black Music Entertainment, DJ Nothing Does. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing this amazing artist because we have been waiting, especially in Austria. We always wait for great artists and everybody comes to Germany, they go to Sweden, they go everywhere. And nobody comes here. And
it's unfortunately my first tour in Europe. I'm hitting Vienna first.
But I can tell you will come here again and again. The crowd is amazing.
I know that. But you know why? Because I find out that they love more dancehall. Like, there's this reggae thing. Like, is it true? Like, some kind of dancehall thing going on here?
If that's what's presented, that's what people take. But whatever you present, and if it's good, you will see for yourself tomorrow.
Personally, yes. I can't wait.
Great. It's been amazing. We had Rudeboy in studio with us today. Make sure that you are there tomorrow and get to see his hot blazing performance. You've been listening to Radio Africa International. I am Hottensiah Muchai. Of the artist and everyone who's going to perform. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, that was so nice. That was really nice.
Yeah, what up, fire department? Me done here, right? Me love you guys. Yeah. I'm done here. It's been a long day for me, though. Okay? So I love you guys. You know I love you. But by the way, fire department. One thing you must promise to me, when my next song is coming out, just make sure you have shoes, because your shoes will dance. Okay, I'm bringing out fire. Trust me, anytime, any day. But if you don't, you're going to steal somebody's wing. You know what I'm saying? Engage,
It's going to steal somebody's baby. It's going to be you. Let's see you tomorrow on the 7th of April. See ya.
Bye.
You're cutting music, Hey.
Somebody